Alright, so moving on to the next part, some other terminologies again. Position size, like I said, that we're going to get to where we're going to explain this eventually. So a position size is the amount of a currency that a trader holds. The total number of units in a specific trade calculated based on your chosen lot size or contract size and the numbers of lots or contract that you trade. Again, the position size is the amount of a currency that a trader holds. Take that, right? Position size is the amount of a currency that a trader is holding. Now, the total number of units in a specific trade calculated based on your lot size, alright, whatever lot size you use, alright, and you calculate how lot size works with leverage and everything. So the total number of units in a specific trade, calculated based on your chosen lot size and number of lots that you trade. You know, I said something. I said that a lot size determines the power of my position size. Now, position size is the total number of units calculated based on. So that means you've done your the units of a specific trade that it has been calculated based on what lot size did you choose at that moment, the leverage of your account and stuff like that. So a position is just the number of units of that trade. So how many trades did I take? I'm taking just one trade. I'm taking on this following this screenshot. I'm just on a single trade, but with two positions. That's why it is the total number of units. You can see that there are two here: the USD/JPY buy, USD/JPY buy, and you see that they are not. You see that the amount is different because they were not the trades were not actually taken at the same time, but like similar moments, right? So it's one trade. A trade is either a buy or a sell. So if it was USD/JPY buy and then USD/JPY sell, then I cannot say, okay, I have two trades here. So a trade is a single order. Did I buy? That's a trade. Did I sell? That's another trade. Right? So a position size is the amount of currency that a trader holds. So understand it very well. It's the total number of units in a specific trade. Take that a specific trade was a buy or a sell. Now I'm buying this particular market. How many units of buy am I holding? Alright, 2 units. That's my position. I have 2 positions on this. 2 positions on a single trade. That's just how you understand it. On to the next. Long position, which we also understand as buy. So a long position is a position where a trader buys a currency expecting its value to increase. That's just it. You understand it. It's the basic thing that everybody understands. It's just that another word for it, for buy, is long. And that word for sell. If someone is saying that short this market right now, that means the person is saying that you should sell, right? So a short position, which is also the same thing as sell, is a position where a trader sells a currency expecting its value to decrease. Then brokerage firm. You know, I've been saying the word broker since. You cannot just be shouting brokerage firm a lot. But then broker, those are the people you deposit your money to trade. You know, a forex broker is a financial intermediary that connects traders to the global foreign exchange market. These are the people that brings the market to you, allowing them to buy and sell currency pairs. They act as a middleman, providing the platform and technology. You know, when we're explaining the history of forex, that we said now technology has evolved, now allowing everybody to be able to trade, right? So now these people have access to the platform and technology. Now they bring it to individuals and institutions so that they can access the market and execute trades, which are often based on speculations rather than physical currency exchange, right? These are based on speculations, based on analysis, rather than the physical currency exchange. Physical means like the way forex was essentially being done in the past, right? That you'd have to go, you have to be there. So if you want to do anything forex trading, you have to be physical there, right? Just like maybe you were traveling. Like I said, basically you're Nigerian, you're going to the United States, you have your naira, you have to go to the bank or I think they have those things in airports, convert your naira to dollars and stuff like that. You can also do that online if you have, let's say, I think Polaris Bank now, if you had a Polaris Bank in UK, you can convert your naira to your pounds, you know, stuff like that. You can actually do that, but then unlike before, you have to be physically present. Right? So if a forex broker is a financial intermediary that connects traders to global foreign exchange market, allowing them to buy and sell currency pairs. They act as a middleman, providing the platform and technology for individuals and institutions to access the market and execute trades, which are often based on speculation rather than the physical currency exchange. Right? That's the work of a broker. That's the do you see this screenshot here? If there were no brokers, I would have not been able to trade like this, right? So then the brokers just allow us to be able to trade. Then another one is balance. So balance, this is the amount of money in my trading account excluding open trades. Example, I deposit $1,000. My balance equals $1,000. Following the screenshot here, you can see that my balance is 10.22. That's what I have. But you see that my equity is different. My equity is calculating my balance plus my floating trades, whether it was profit or loss. So balance is just what I have, because your this trade that you're seeing that is in positive, it can eventually go against me and I'll be at loss, or I could eventually just close at 0 loss, 0 profits, right? So that's why it has not been added to my balance, because I have not closed the trade. It's still running, right? So it's still active. Then the key point is balance only changes when a trade is closed. Just like I said, if this trade had been closed, I didn't take a screenshot of when I closed the trade, you'll have seen the change in balance. Balance only changes when a trade is closed. Profit or loss was either realized, so you'll have seen maybe you actually lost that particular trade or you actually made money. So equity, which I've been explaining, is your account balance plus or minus the floating profit or loss of open trades. If you're in a loss, that means it will be if you minus that loss from your balance, that will be showing your equity. And if you're in profit, it will add that floating profit to your balance, that will show in your equity. That's why it is the plus or minus of the floating profit or loss of open trades. You get? So formula is balance plus open profit or loss. An example is balance is equals to $1,000. Then open trade profit or loss was $50. So my equity would have either been $1,050. That's if my particular trade was maybe in profit. But if it was in loss, or my equity will now be like $950. Right? So depending on the open trade, whether it was in profit or it was loss. So key point is equity reflects real-time value of your account. So it's telling you that this is actually what you have. Like if you actually did close this trade now, your balance will change to 15.45. So equity reflects the real-time value. Like right now, what your account actually worth, it will reflect it to you. That's what equity does. Then some other terminologies again is free margin. So free margin, this is the amount of money available to open new trades. Right? Formula is equity minus used margin. Example is your equity is $1,050. Then your used margin is equals to like 500. Then free margin will be 550. Remember, the formula is equity minus used margin. So this is the amount of money you need to open new trades. The key point is free margin is like your available trading power. So another one is margin level. Margin level, this is the ratio of equity to used. This is the ratio of equity to used margin, shown as a percentage. The formula is equity divided by used margin times 100. So an example is if my equity was $1,050 and my used margin is equal to 500, then my margin level will be 1,050, which is my equity, divided by 500, which is used margin, then times 100. That will give me 210%. So that's my margin level, the ratio of equity to used margin shown as a percentage. So the key point here is brokers use margin level to monitor risk, right? Some brokers know if you're risking too much and stuff like that. So that's how they use margin level to actually like monitor it. So margin call, this is what you don't want to get. It's more like an email. It's a warning from your broker that your account equity is too low. Let's say you're taking a leverage position with a huge lot size, and this particular trade was going against you aggressively, and you just have like maybe few cents or few dollars, not even few dollars, few cents to your account, and like it's out of life. So that's when your broker now sends you an email that your account is too low. You get it's either you close your position now or they close it for you. So it usually occurs when margin level falls below a set percentage. So if your margin level, like we explained before, if your margin level, like I said that brokers use it to monitor risk. So if your margin level falls below 100%, you know that you didn't have shishi again. So just like an example now, equity is $400, use margin is 500. Margin level, just like the formula here. Alright, if you follow the formula, then your margin level is 80%. They will send you margin call, because that means you are already below. You are below the power that you don't even have any power again. So the key point here is if you ignore a margin call, the broker may automatically close positions to prevent your account from going negative. So your, let's say, just like the example I gave the other time, that I was using a 0.1, that's a mini lot, and that's a dollar per pip move. And then let's say I had 10 bucks in my account and my stop loss was 15 pips from my entry position. So that means even if the whole 15 pips have not been taken, right? Let's say it just gets like maybe 10 pips or 9 point something pips, right? That means my account balance is already down. So my broker is telling me that I didn't have shishi again. My margin level is below 80%, and I should close my trades. And if I ignore it, they are going to close my trade, because you do not want to even go your broker at all.